Today's Thursday and I'm going to see my classmate Valentina. Hello! 10,000 square feet place.
Yes.
Everything in startup style, Silicon Valley style.
You need to add this.
Today we in Valentina office. Lola Valentina design.
Yes.
Correct. And I record this vlog for future because I believe for all people who in our group, our cohort, these people has future, and we cannot see it in the future, but we will see in the past how we dream, and we will see our past beliefs, and where we get to some point. It will be interesting to looking back and figure out how it was.
Yes.
Thank you so much for your time. I know you businesswoman and it's so difficult to find time, but I appreciate a lot that you give me this time. Tell us a little bit about yourself, about your story.
My story. Well, I'm an immigrant, as many of my classmates know. I was born in Chile and moved to the United States in 2000. And we struggled for a lot of years. And I always knew, always in the mode, you need to add this. All right, buddy, we're gonna, funny moments. So I moved to US in 2000. I was 10 years old, no English, didn't know what was going on. But my mother truly believed that we could have a good future here. So I always knew growing up that I wanted to do something on my own, like a business. Women in South America, at least in my country, Chile, don't have the opportunities to do what I do. So I needed to do a business, grow it, and then later on have enough money to invest in the women back home. So that's always been my goal. So in 2018, I decided to leave my job and start my own linen rental company. It was not easy. I didn't have any capital. All I had was my house, which I put in the market. It took about 8 months to sell, but it sold above asking price. So I was very happy, and I used that to invest in the business.
Okay, today in Valentina office, and she'll show everything around. And I'm so happy having my group few entrepreneurs, and Valentina one of this person who represent the business. And it's so cool to see everything.
This is Kai.
Kai.
This is the most important person in the company.
It's also Kai. Wow.
So we're a linen rental company, which we launched in 2019. And there's a few in the country, but what makes us unique is that we design all of our fabrics here in-house. So we go from a sketch, a painting, to the actual testing of the fabrics. Like, let me show you.
Oh, wow.
So we go from basically drawing, designing, painting, to the final textile, which then we print rolls and make table linens, napkins, drapes, and then we ship them nationwide.
You send only in US or also abroad?
So right now we're doing US, but we're getting requests in Spain, Italy, we did in Canada. So we're trying to open those markets too. So we go from concept to graphic. So let me show you. Kendra here is our graphic designer, and she is the one who completes the prints.
Oh, wow.
So I'm working on putting some flowers throughout an overall floral design. So I come through here and I have these paintings that are already scanned in, and I can move them around and kind of take bits and pieces of them so that it kind of creates an overall balance.
Wow,
Yeah.
so cool.
And then she goes and tests them. So we do a lot of testing, make sure that the color matches. We send clients samples. So right now here she's testing colors. So she decided that it's a little bit too bright.
Cotton?
This is linen. So it's a
Which
poly
country?
base.
You know why I'm asking, because we have class in about cotton.
Yeah.
Cotton
Yeah.
also, we have a lot of cotton produced in US, but it's all government help.
Yes.
This subsidy.
So we have social media marketing here. She's not in today. And then we have a new sales rep joining us on Monday. We'll start a training. I learned a lot from our classes.
Yeah,
So
you
we'll build a
applied
really
right
good
away.
training. You show them the back. And Ernina does our sales.
Sales is very important.
Very
Money.
important.
Tell me, please, how big is the market in your business? Because it's very segmented market. Your
Yes.
target customers, like you said, more business, B2B business, right?
Yeah, so we're B2B. So our target markets are event planners, event designers, DMCs, who are destination management companies, and production companies throughout the whole United States, mainly focusing on $150 to $1.5 million per event. And that is who we're targeting at the moment.
And how big is that whole market?
Right now, the event industry market is about $2.5 billion.
5 billion. It's only in US.
Only in the US. And then it's growing to 3.8 by 2028. And we can see it, we can feel it. I've been in the industry for 10 years. And even when there's a economic downturn, like the event industry who are at the level that we are, catering to the big budget events, we don't feel it as bad. So we keep going. I'll take you to the printing. One of our
It's like
machines
kind of
is down.
You're like a printing machine.
Yes.
So, I like your design of everything, white and black.
Yes. This is our textile printer. So our printing process is a two-step process. So we print on paper, and then we transfer the paper onto the fabric through heat. So it's like giant heat press, and I'll show you that. This is our placemat printer. So this is a placemat charger. This goes under the plate on top of the table.
Wow.
And people use it as decor. They use,
Is this machine
and
do
here's
that on a glass?
Yeah, so we print reverse. So we print facing down, and we can print 18 at a time. And right now we can do about 120 a day.
Wow. 10,000 square feet place.
Yes.
Everything in startup style, Silicon Valley style. For
We're
you can see design and production, everything in the house, and people work here to produce products made in US for all around the world very soon.
Yes, we have right now about 13 people.
13
And
people.
we're hiring maybe one every month. So this is the tank. This is what I call the tank. So this is the heat press. So you put the fabric down here, the paper, and it goes through.
Wow.
So this is the
105.
paper, and this is the fabric, which just finished. But I'll ask them to put another so we can see it. But it went from the ink transfer to the textile.
And tell us how is your day looks like every day. What is your schedule and how you operate company?
So we open at 9. We have some of the girls that come at 8. I get here around 9, 9:30, depending if Kai gives me a hard time going into the car. And then as soon as we get here, we start working on the emails. So we get a lot of requests throughout the night, and we start working on those. We get a lot of custom. I have a lot of operations that I have to oversee as well, come up with different strategies, sales strategies, marketing strategies. So I meet with different people throughout the week, and then we meet as a marketing team, as a sales team, to kind of oversee what is happening that week, what's happening next week, what do we need to do to increase sales, to increase traffic. So every day is different. No day is the same, which keeps us very exciting.
And you build this office in a style of startup, and you try to make this environment in a company like very not that with strong rules, more chill.
It's more chill. Yeah, it's definitely more chill, more relaxed. I definitely encourage people to come up with ideas and not be afraid to make mistakes. We have grown the most because of mistakes, and let me tell you, we have made a few. Not a few, a lot of them, which is part of having a startup. And we are very passionate about what we do. And the team here is amazing and very collaborative. Yeah. So this is our cutting and sewing.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
So we cut and sew everything by hand. using the machines. So it goes straight from that machine to cutting and sewing, and the girls already know what they need to cut for the day. And then our FedEx truck comes around 3:30 and make sure everything is packed, ready to go.
Made in US.
Made in US.
Here. We're not buying from China. We also produce here.
Yes.
Very important and unique products.
And we touch, we see, we make sure everything it's up to quality. We're big into quality control before it ships out. That's my biggest. And then that's our dog, that's FedEx comes here and picks everything up. And then here's our shipping. So we have this FedEx system, and then labels come out and we put it in a box. So we print on paper, and then we use the paper to transfer the ink. Now that paper becomes a waste. And I was like feeling so bad about that, because I try to be as sustainable as possible and eco-friendly. So we decided, you know what, let's use it for packing purposes. And it's thick enough to really make sure that the linens don't get wrinkled during transit. So we're giving it another life, which is, it makes me feel better at night.
Why you decided you need executive MBA, and why you decided Kellogg?
I decided to get my executive MBA so I can learn more about marketing. It can educate me more in business, and I'm ready to scale up. So I believe it's going to help me with the structure of it. And Northwestern because Kellogg, because I always wanted to go to Kellogg, and it just last year I decided to just finally do it, and I got in, and here we are sitting together.
Because our interview and in general, people as me and you, we will disrupt or change people's views on executive MBA. Most of people think this program only for people who want to be a manager in a company, who work for corporations, right? And we don't have that many people from business.
Yes.
I'll give little bit was disappointed. I saw you bring more people from business, but you people from business still can find a lot of stuff in this program.
I find on every class. So the good thing about business owners is that you're not limited, right? So when you work for a corporation, you're limited to that job. Let's say you're in marketing, you're limited to just marketing. But let's say you're taking operations, you're taking finance. There isn't much you can do and change within the company, right? Your corporation. But if it's your own business, you can immediately apply. And the girls tell me all the time, you have changed so much. Your language, the way you do things, the way we host meetings, everything has changed. And I feel it. And the people around me feel it too. But to me, it's an immediate impact.
You're right. And same thing, you as a business owner, you have to be marketing. You have to be finance, you have to be HR,
everything.
You have to be everything, accounting. That people some don't understand.
Yes.
That you need to be everything.
Yes.
Even in the beginning, when you have 2-3 people in your company, even by yourself, you need to know everything, all
Yes.
details. Valentina, as a business owner, tell people who will watch and probably dream have business and go to a Kellogg school, how you manage your time. Because it's not that easy. You have a lot of homeworks, a lot of assignments.
Yeah, it's a lot of homework and assignments. I think I take it day by day, and I have a great team that truly knows what they're doing, they're passionate about the company. So when I'm in class, I know that everything is being taken care of. So to me, the most important thing as when I got in was to train everybody to know how to do everything in case I'm not available. And then when it comes to homework, I just try to find times here and there after work. I've tried to do homework here in the office. It's quite difficult, but trying to manage that has been a little bit hard. But weekends and evenings, it's easier. And I try sometimes here, but.
Okay, and most important question, what is your big dream?
My big dream is to grow this and invest in other startups and help women in South America to do their startups as well, and help as many people to be able to achieve their business dreams.
I hear the dream on the beginning of interview, but I want her to say one more time because it's so cool. Most of people from a cohort which I do interviews, they have something more than money or position of CEO or something. Most of them wants to help country, motherland country, because they want to do something for other people. It is great. Thank you so much. It was a great time and I've enjoyed a lot. I hope we'll continue one day when Lola Valentina design will be a huge brand and people around the world will know about it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.